What's goody, my royal family? You already know it's your girl Beyond the Chair, and I'm trying to be your favorite content creator, and everything is content. So, get in here, get in here, get in here, y'all. Today is Monday. Happy Monday, and I'm gonna give y'all the exact day. I want to say it's the third, February the 3rd. Let's make sure. Wait a minute. I'm ahead of the date. It's February the 2nd. And my girl, my oldest girl, shout out to y'all. Whoever in here, I can't even see you in here, but my daughter is in college right now. And her doing minding her own business, having a good time. What's up with you, Meek? Shout out to my girl Mika. When y'all get in here, make sure y'all drop your area codes. It do not let me say it in the chat right now for whatever reason, but drop your area codes real quick, okay? All right. I can't put it in the chat, but shout out to everybody that's rocking with your girl Be on the chair, y'all. This, I just told my daughter, my life feel like a movie right now. It's been a lot. The views, the content. I'm posting old content. I got a lot of new content for y'all, and y'all loving it. And I keep saying I'm trying to be your favorite content creator, and y'all showing me that I'm becoming your favorite content creator, but it's kind of getting scary, but I love it, and I appreciate all the support. Nothing go unnoticed. We got the 410-443 area code in the building. Shout out to my 410. Y'all already know that's Baltimore, home of the Ravens, home of the Orioles, and home of the brave people like me, y'all. It take a brave heart to get on live and go live up front with the little pineapple. Somebody called that on live the other day. I got the pineapple on top of my head talking to y'all, raw and uncut, y'all. But all my parents, I'm talking to y'all tonight. If you watching this replay, if you hear live or whatever, come talk to me. Parents, tap in. I got a nice big gift waiting for the parents that might need something to bring them closer to their children, because right now, today is a really bittersweet moment for me, y'all. My daughter is in college. A few years ago, I was sitting down here on the same couch, boo-hoo, crying ugly snot tears, afraid that she couldn't get it right, not knowing how she was going to grow up, and just fighting for her to be perfect, but nobody's perfect. But I just stayed on her consistently because I knew she could do better. When she brought a C home, yes, I was that mom that say go harder and get that B or that A, because I know you could do better. And even in the moments that she didn't understand, today she texted me, y'all, I was doing good. I was doing good dropping her off, y'all. I was excited. She wanted this. I wanted this. I was doing good. I was doing good. I dropped her off. It was at 4 p.m. And then about 7:30, 8 o'clock, I get home and I'm sitting outside the car, and she texts me. I sat in the car. You know, God be setting things up. I sat in the car for a long time. And right before I got out the car, she texted me this mushy message, and it made me cry. She said she appreciate me, she understand, and she thanked me for all the encouragement that I gave her along the way. And my sister Mika on here tonight, y'all, and I want to thank you personally, sis. Give you your flowers right now, because when I was having them rough times and I was crying and I didn't know what to do, you said, don't stop talking to her, don't stop talking to her, And sometimes you need that encouragement so that way you can be that encouragement for your children. And I thank you for that, sis. But yeah, I just didn't stop talking to her. Even when it got rough, we went through some ugly growing pains. Oh my God. Things that I'd be embarrassed about to witness, but because we went through it and we've been through it and we already grew through it, who can judge me? Nobody. So I'm happy to share the good, the bad, the ugly, and the sad. But when I say I cried years ago, ugly, snot, boogie tears, but today I cried like a release of happy tears. And it was just like, we made it. And I don't want to speak too soon, but the way God's showing up in my life, I can claim what's mine. And I don't want to sound cocky, but I want to talk to my people. I said the way God moving in my life right now, I can claim what's mine. So I made a post on Instagram, and thank y'all, and I shout y'all out for showing love, that said we made it. And this is just the beginning. We haven't made it yet, but because God has been showing up so much in my life right now, I'm claiming everything that belongs to me, because when I tell y'all I walk it, how I talk it, I really want this. I came on here and told you I was going to stay consistent. I told you I was going live 365 days. The day 33, tap in. The day is 33, tap in. If you want something, you got to get it. You can't keep saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. When are you going to put in the work to get it? I've been live. I've been doing this social media for 4 years. But this is my year. This is my season. I told God I want this, and I'm showing God I want it, and I'm walking how I'm talking it, and y'all showing up and y'all showing out. Everybody right now, drop your area code. I'm calling in front of 410-443 area code, and I just want to show y'all that God can bless you. I'm blessed because one thing I say, My live started, I've been doing this for 4 years, but when I grew my channel, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I got on here one day talking about God. And I didn't get on here to brag or boast or to recruit. I told you I'm not a recruiter. But when I tell y'all, somebody must have felt what God was doing for my life, and somebody might know what God is doing for my life. Somebody got their eye on me because they want to say, God bless me like you blessing her. And when I tell you I ain't bragging, I ain't boasting. I'm a teen mom. I had my daughter at 17, and she's in college right now. The day we just checked into college. 17 years old. 17 years old, God blessing me, and I'm not bragging, because somebody might be dealing with that storm that I was dealing with a few years ago. So God sent you here so you can know, Mama, it's going to be all right. Daddy is going to be all right. Don't give up on your children, though. Don't give up on your children, though. And when you believe, you got to have faith. And I was on that girl so hard, day in and day out. Oh, my God, I was on her so hard. But, you know, when you're a mother, we don't have a formula. But you got to know these kids are going to make mistakes, and let them. Oh, my God, I killed myself trying to make sure she didn't make mistakes. I stayed on top of my girl, and I thank God we are here today. She's in college. She's living a sweet life. I told her, I want you to be everything that's great. I don't know, and I don't understand when they say, oh, my mother didn't want me to be better than her. My mother hated on me. I want my daughter to be everything that's great. I had dreams and I had ambition, but I couldn't follow it because I was a teen mom. And I lost that inside of me because I had to build her up. And you see that queen, that young black girl, beautiful baby that I'm raising, I'm not breaking, I ain't boasting, but she going to make mama proud. And I know she carry a heavy weight, but I thank the weight that she's carrying. I thank her for that, because she said, Mama, I got us. And like I had her at 17 years old, I feel my daughter when she say I got us. She going to say, Mama, that was her saying, Mama, I'm going to make you proud. When I say I cried, I didn't think I was going to cry, because I'm happy that we made it here. But I thought about everything we overcame. A single mother, her young black mother from the inner city, a city girl, breaking statistics. Did I mention I'm in college too? I'm not bragging, I'm not boasting, but I had to start over because, again, I wanted her to be everything that's great. So I didn't do it at 17 like she's doing it. I started a little later, but somebody on here need to hear this. It don't matter when you start. Start it and stop waiting. Stop waiting. Don't waste time. Write it down. Plan it. If you fail to plan, you fail. If you plan, hear this mindset. Once I start planning, nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Once I had that child, I planned her future. And I don't take notes at this part. I planned her future. I knew she was going to be everything that's great. And that kind of threw me off track. When you raising children, you are raising them to be young, independent, grown adults one day, okay? So when you raising them and you feeding your children up, you can't put all of the pressure that you wanted just because you couldn't live that dream. You want them to live that dream. No, you got to raise them to be who they are. And a lot of my struggle came from me and my daughter. I wanted her to be true to herself. If you want to indulge in this, don't have me thinking you doing this because you being a follower. No, say mine. I teach my children to live right at an early age. When you have friends, I teach them to be solid. And it's showing. It's showing. It's showing. Blossom. I had to tell her today, y'all. She get to the college dorm, and I had to tell her today, but I thank God for my daughter's heart. But I told her, you're in a new environment. I need you to have a backbone, because mama is that backbone. I stand tall about mine. I don't play. But I had to tell her today, it's okay to be nice. It's okay to be generous. But don't overdo it. She got a nice roommate. When we moved in there, her roommate didn't know she was getting a roommate today. So she had her things in Bree area. And Bree was like, I don't want to, Mom, you could just pack everything up and leave it, and I'll wait for her to come, let her move her stuff, and then I'll move in. I don't want to touch her stuff because I don't want to come and start in trouble. That's not starting trouble. We're going to set you up, but we just going to kindly move her things over. And the girl was so, bless her heart, Brenda was so sweet. Sweet, and they so helpful. Y'all, I'm when I tell y'all, this is not Bree journey. She called me right before this too, y'all. And I know I'm a good mother, because you know how once your kids get away from you, they be like, oh, good. Oh, I know she happy. She got that freedom. But she just called me. And when she was here and she was in my face, y'all, I told her what to do and how to do it, because I'm the one that give my kids the tools. I want to set them up for greatness. I want to make sure they're area. I want to make sure they're equipped. So I told her, here, I want you to write in your planner, use this. What worked for me, I teach them so they can have a few steps ahead. When she was here in my face, oh, she ain't want to hear nothing. her anxiety up. And she called me and she was like, I'm about to take a shower. I'm going to wait till 12 when everybody go to bed. No, you're going to get in the shower right now. Don't wait till 12. It's a new environment. Peep the seams. That's just wisdom that I gave her, because peep the seams first. You're not going to wait till 12 midnight. Even though you're safe and I don't want her worrying, I want her to be that aware and cautious. Peep the seams. So she said, okay, I'm going to do that. So now she got her book out. I told her how to do it. But when she was in my face, she didn't receive. But I don't care. If they don't receive, keep telling them. Keep telling them. Oh my God, I talked until I got blue in the face. I talked until I didn't want to talk no more. I talked until I got silent, and then she started talking, and now we here where we at. You understand? You gotta keep, you gotta keep it. You gotta keep it. You gotta keep it going. You gotta pray over your children. You gotta invest in your children. You gotta uplift your children, because once it started at home, and it's consistency again, and it's the confidence. Once you build your children up at home, I hated it when I had Zai. And I build her up. Still to this day, she's so confident that you can't even tell her nothing. And I don't like that part, because sometimes you got to know. But you got to build them up at home. Like they say, parents can be the first bully. Parents the first teacher, the first lover, the first everything. So once you build them up and they leave that nest, what you instilled in them, it shows as an adult. The trauma, the happiness, their, financial stability. Everything you put into that child is like a flower. It's going to bloom if you did right. And I pride myself, again, I don't brag and I don't boast, but I pride myself for having a 17-year-old daughter in college, living a sweet life for Zach and Cody. And she told me don't say that because that's clowned out, but living a sweet life. Like, am I grateful? What? Beyond it. My pastor asked me the other day, asked the church, what makes you a Christian? Why do you choose Christianity over other? You could have chosen Muslim. You could have chose anything else, but you chose Christianity. Why did you choose it? And I was stuck. I didn't even know the answer. But I knew why. I know why, but I didn't know the answer in that moment. So he said, he broke it down in more terms. But my answer to that is, he said, broke it down and said, because it's evidence that it's a God. Like, things are shown and proven to you that it's a God. And I'm a really strong believer that there is a God, because I had my child go through a serious situation, put on life support, breath back in her body. I had me and my daughter go through unmotherly situations. I didn't know if she loved me. I didn't know if she liked me. We couldn't get along. I didn't know if she was going to do well. And now she's in college. So if you ask me why I choose Christianity, because when I was going through things, all I was doing was praying nonstop, and asking God to order my steps. And if you ask, and you shall receive. And that's where I feel like I'm not going to take all the credit, because I did it a lot when I wasn't into church like that. I always been into church, but when I wasn't really full throttle in church like I supposed to be. Like, I'm in church every Sunday. I'm praying. I do it behind the scenes, on the scenes, during the scenes, and I'm more involved. I'm using my gifts. I'm sharing my love, my light. I'm teaching my people like I'm supposed to be. And I feel like now that I'm letting God use me in a way that I want him to, that he want to use me, he like, okay, we're going to keep on building this. I see what you're doing. You've been obedient. Here's a blessing. And when God bless me, and you rocking with me, and you supporting me, or you best to believe I'd be like knocking at the door, God, can you do it for my sister? I'm coming back. Can you do it for my mother, my brother? I'm coming back asking God to do it for y'all. I'm not trying to reap these benefits on my own. I'm not trying to be at the top with nobody, because when you grow, some people fall off. But I still want, like, my village that I'm building here, my sister, brother, father, mother, cousin that I'm close with, I want them up there with me too. So I'm not just praying for myself. It's bigger than me, y'all. And when I say my platform is bigger than me, a lot of things that I went through, especially with my daughter, that story wasn't for me. Like, me and Bree, we were the best. So when we had those traumatic situations, and it was crazy, and the disrespect, and it was just a lot. I didn't understand it, but that wasn't for me. And at the time, I was being selfish. I didn't want to share my story. I didn't want to tell nothing to nobody. But there's been times on Facebook where mom was going through everything I was going through, but I was embarrassed to talk about it. I kept it in. I told my select few. But this lady was publicly speaking her story on Facebook, and I didn't know her from a can of paint. I reached out to her in her inbox, And I had gave a few words of wisdom, told her my story, shared it with her. And then she asked, can she call me? And I talked to her. And I just told her my testimony. And now she's still pouring into her child. Because sometimes as a parent, it's hard for you to show love and keep supporting your child. Because some kids are different. They very disrespectful. They don't care. These kids, when I was dealing with what I was dealing with my daughter, I said, these kids don't give up. They don't care if they gotta get CPS involved. They don't care if they gotta, it gets bad. So you gotta make sure you got that bond to where as though your child can come to you. You can help be in it. You can be in their life. They're not going to their friend to get advice and get the wrong kind of advice. Do y'all know? Let me tell y'all something, God. When I saw my niece, she go to college as well, and I asked for her location. She was like, I don't give grown up to my location. What do you mean? My daughter was the same way. No, give me that location because your friends can't do what I can do for you. Again, y'all, I'm a mama, babe. I'm coming hard behind mine. So I didn't send her the location request at my niece, but I'm going to send it because I need to know, are y'all okay? I need to know if one of your friends calling me and they can't tell me the location where you at, I can come pick you up. I need to know you good. I mean, you living a sweet life as Zach and Cody on the college campus, but I still want to make sure I can reach out and touch you if I need to. I still want to be that phone call away. So yeah, give me your location. And I don't check the location overly. I just let God guide me. If God tell me check my daughter's location while she out, I'll check it. But I don't overindulge in it because that could drive you insane. But as an adult, I tell kids all the time, at least one or two adults need your location. And I'm happy to be able to tell the kids what they need to be doing. Because again, I was 17 and pregnant. And I was I always talk, but I talked amongst my friends, and I didn't always tell everything. I knew how to be private. I'm an open book, but I knew how to be private. So a lot of people came to me and they told me all of their business, and I learned, and I said, oh, I know, all right, I'm gonna do this. I took things away. I didn't always like everything I say, or I learned lessons from this. I don't want to do that, or this is what I want to do. I like how this person living. I learned, like, you take notes throughout life. But I want to be that for the children. Like when I went to my daughter college today, we talked about smoking. We talked about boys in the rooms. And I kept it raw. I don't beat around the bush. My daughter's 17. I had her at 17. So when I was filling her cup up, I let her know, when you come back home, yeah, you can party and do things, but don't indulge in it. Yeah, you going. I was young. I was drinking. I turned out pretty fine. I didn't start smoking until the late years, but don't take nothing from nobody. Everybody is not your friend, and don't overly extend yourself. I want you to have friends. I want you to mix and mingle, but don't lose you, and don't forget what you came to get. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with me tonight, y'all. Make sure y'all dropping your area code so I can know who vibing with me tonight. If y'all don't know, I'm your girl, Nay. I'm calling in from the 410-443 area code. That's Baltimore, home of the Ravens, home of the Orioles, and home of the brave people like me, because it take a brave heart to get on here and tell your story. It take a brave heart to get on here and have tough skin and, have the chat looking at you, have people watching you not talking back, have people checking in just to see if you're going to make it. Have people doubt you and you still show up, y'all. I'm showing up for 365 days consistently. I don't care what happened. If I'm in a hospital, I'm going to be in the hospital talking to y'all. If I got to go to school, a doctor's appointment, I'm going to be in there talking to y'all. If I'm having a bad day, I'm going to be in there talking to y'all. Because my goal is not to get on here to brag and boast. It's not. It's to get on here to encourage somebody and tell somebody keep going. I've been at this thing for 4 or 5 years, but this content world is taking over. I'm not bragging, y'all. But my Instagram, I don't know if it's my time, so I'm claiming everything that's for me because God is doing it. But I'm not saying I'm Bible right now and this is it and every day I'm gonna be. But I'm reaching a number of people, and it's been like that for like a week. And I'm like, God, am I just having a really good season right now? Or is this my time? And I'm not questioning nothing. Even if it's not the time right now, I'm coming in for a throttle and I'm showing out like it's the time. I had to take a little seat today, so I didn't overly post, but I got a feeling when I recheck my analytics tomorrow, because I'm checking analytics every day because I know I'm growing. I'm doing this for a reason. The analytics don't move me. Y'all move me. And me wanting to become a content creator move me. But when I see them numbers, I know that I'm doing something right. And right now, I'm consistently showing up like I've been. Baby, 1+1 = 2, and everything else is adding up. It's starting to make sense. I'm starting to be addicted. And I gotta balance it. Today I took off. Today Monday. Haven't done no schoolwork. I was about to check in and do schoolwork, but I'm a reset. I'm in reset because I gotta get up. I gotta go get paid. Shout out to my man. I did all this talking and I ain't shout out my man out. I didn't get that girl to college by myself. Shout out to my man, because when I tell y'all, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place, God, but I had a long day. When I tell you I didn't get my daughter to college by myself, and it took a strong black loving man to love on a child that he didn't birth and give, naturally birth, but love like you can't tell he ain't the father. When I had those dark days, when I had those days when I wanted to give up on my child, oh, that man was go in that room and talk to her. When I was crying and I couldn't get myself together and I couldn't be that mother that I need to be for my daughter, he said, give her a hug. He stood in the middle of us when I wanted to. No, that ain't the way. Shout out to my man, y'all. And I don't want to get on here crying because I hate when people cry. But when I say that man holds it down like no other, and I don't know where. I mean, I pour into my child, but the way he pour into my child, oh my God. It takes a village. It takes a village. No, I didn't get it right by her biological. But when I say that man is a great role model, school, yeah, he made sure that. He made sure that he made her dream big. Her first choice was originally where she is now. But she wanted to go out because he like, okay, let's get her to something. Shout out to that man. Tuition, whatever is have to come out of pocket. Shout out to that man. That computer, he made sure that girl was straight. This morning, he got off of work, 6 a.m., packed that truck. Shout out to that man. When I say when it comes to our girls and me, he does not play. Bree not working. We don't want her to work this semester. So he told me, stop letting her worry about grown-up problems. We got her. She's good. So he said he want to send her allowance every week for the first semester, so she don't have to focus on we got you. We got you. And to have a backbone, to have that level of support, it's just mind-blowing to me. It's just mind-blowing to me. It's just mind-blowing to me. When we left out today, he couldn't go because he just got off of work early in the morning. He set the car up for us, handed me the card, and he said, here, whatever you need. Swipe the card for whatever you need. Paid for her dues while we were there. Like, that's a father. That's a father. And I be having to tell people, like, you don't have to come. What's up, Terry? Shout out to you, Terry. Oh, my God. Yes, I had a day today. A day today. My daughter went to college, and we set up her dorm room. Bittersweet moment. I thought I had it figured out. I thought I was okay. I didn't think I would cry, but I boo-hoo cried today. But they were tears of joy because we overcome so much. We overcame so much. It has been a long journey, and I thank God. Thank you. I thank God for the good, the bad, the ugly, and the sad. And I just thank God my daughter allowed me to be a teacher, because these teenagers are not always teachable. These teenagers do not like advice from adults. These teenagers just want to do what they want to do. And I'm glad we had a space where we can understand each other. She listened, and she texted me. I got home about 5, and she texted me about 7:30, 8 o'clock, and that text made me cry so bad because she's just grateful. She told me she happy for the wisdom and encouragement I gave her along the way. Yo, my tripod is at her dorm room right now, so my phone just keeps slipping in because I'm holding it up with my breathing gel, and it's not like in that. But I had to get y'all. Everything is content, and I'm doing this. Whether I got my tripod or not. No excuses. We making it happen. So if y'all slide down, I'm not trying to get y'all a headache. I'm not trying to keep dropping y'all, but my setup is, I don't hit a tripod. But we getting the content. Anyway, enough of me, enough of Bree. I'm a happy parent, and I'm not crying no more. I'm good. How y'all feeling? Tap in. How y'all feeling today? Today is day 33. I'm checking in. I'm live consistently for 33 days. And I'm not even trying to be funny, but I forgot that it was day 33. I'm like, no, it's only 32. We've been doing this for 33 days. Who I think I am? I mean, definitely not Big Meech, but I'm feeling myself. Like, can I feel myself a little bit? And the numbers on Instagram, I got 1,000 followers on Instagram, y'all, in 3 days. I got 1,000 followers on Instagram. Look at this video, y'all. Look at this video, y'all. Look at this view. I woke up to this many views this morning, y'all. And I'm not bragging and I'm not boasting. But I ask God and I keep asking him, and I'm not going to ask him no more. Is this my season? Sometimes it be right there in our face and we don't want to listen, y'all. Here's Bree a little bit of her room. Here's Bree room, y'all. That's a little bit that I was able to get. I didn't even get all the content that I needed to. Are you talking Instagram, Terry? I promise you, I'm gonna keep it real with you, and you probably. That's why I asked you how long you've been doing content. If you talking Instagram, say yes, and that's why I'm gonna tell you. That's why I asked you how long you've been doing content. And this is the amount of views. I'm thinking tomorrow, when I wake up, it's going to be at least 500,000 views. Now, this jumped very high because yesterday it was 3 something. I think maybe, I don't even remember, but it's scary because every video is just going viral within an hour, I'll say. At least reach 1,000 people, and that's big because people are sharing, they liking, they engaging. I try to go back today, but I got caught up. I couldn't really respond to everybody. It was so much, but so this bro, that came from being consistent. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I've been doing content on this IG that's going viral. I had to start over because somebody hacked my other page, right? And once I started over, I just started posting random stuff. I had got out of the rhythm of it because I was so devastated that my page was taken. But if I started over, I just was posting everything because, you know, they say find your niche. And I don't have a niche. But I'm not telling you, if something is working for you and you have that niche, do it. But I can't be boxed in because I'm different. I like to do family content. I might cook for y'all. I might do this. And I've been trying to give y'all all of me, but sometimes we do it too fast. You can't go in real fast like that. So I'm learning, like, okay, Nay, what worked for you? Because I have been viral several times on, not several, let me calm down. I've been viral like twice. I've been viral on TikTok. I've been viral on YouTube. And I've been viral on Facebook. But the amount of views, I haven't reached 1 million on Facebook. I reached 1 million here on TikTok and something else. So I went back to my old videos, right? And I had a conscious thought the first week of January when I said I'm going to be consistent with my content. I had a conscious thought that I need to post my old videos. But I didn't post my old videos right then and there. I just held that thought in my thinking cap. So I posted this video last week, which I had a video. It was 2 weeks old. My daughter had company over, and I was just giving the girls wise counseling, but it got crazy, and they loved it. So I posted that. While I had the momentum, I went back to the vault with that idea that I said and posted my video that went viral with that 1 million video views. And now every other video is being highly viewed. I'm sorry. I posted a video of my niece tasting the breast milk. And it got like a lot of traction. Negative, most definitely negative, but a lot of positive. But people shared it. It's coming from the shares and the amount of time, like it's catching people's attention very fast. So I've been doing this for a long time, but I've been being consistent. Now, like I said, this is free game. I went back to the drawing board. I don't have a niche, and I don't want to have a niche. But what made me viral back then was my dog. And I know I just said that strong, and don't come in here talk about my accent. But my videos on my dog and my toddler, it was a lot of backlash. I got paid really well from that video going viral on Facebook. And I could have been, and I got paid really well twice, and I stopped receiving the money. I'm not paid like I could be. But now I'm putting that work in. When I am paid, I'm not going to never fake it. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. The traction picking up, and I'm going to say the money picking up. But it ain't big right now. It's small, and I don't want to be ungrateful. But God is showing me what he can do for me. So I got the momentum going right now, and I'm posting. And some people tell you there's another free game. And what might work for me may not always work for the next, but I'm telling y'all a free game right now. They say you don't have to bash posts, and you don't. But if you got one that do really good, do not be scared. While that one is doing good, especially on Facebook, post again and post again. While that one is doing good, at least let it sit up there for 2 hours. 3 if you want to be comfortable. But while that one is going good, I want you to post another video in the next 3 hours, and then another one in the next 3 hours. Keep it going. Momentum is really a thing. When you got that traction, you got to keep going. So I picked up on it, and this is in the last January the 31st is when the video went viral. I want to say the dog video, and the first, that other one, I posted it like January the 25th. And this is all from January the 25th to now. Do y'all see the math? And I'm not bragging, I'm not boasting. It can happen overnight. It can happen overnight. Now, I've been putting this work in for a long time, but the video I put out just is drawing attraction. It's drawing attraction. So you might not have to have a niche, but if you see something that's working for you, do what's working for you. Once you get your foot in the door, and I think that's what I did. I think I'm saying taking a long time to tell a story, but I didn't want a niche. I wanted to do what I wanted to do. I still want to just post everything. But you can't do that starting small. Give the people what they want. If you're a content creator, and bro, I believe I heard you say this, so I'm going to give you your flowers before I say this. I lost it, but you got to give the people what they want. You work for the people. So you might not, yeah, I'm back, bro. I heard you say that. Your story might not be for you. What you getting on it, you might not like what they, but if you gotta reach your people, you gotta do what you have to do. I got what you putting down. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. This is, and I gotta say this too. Be excited. Be grateful. Celebrate these. This is a big moment for me because I've been doing this for a long time. And don't forget the reason why you started. Bro, I think I heard you say that too. I think I heard you say that. If I'm hyping you up, don't let me, but I believe I heard you because it stuck out to me. Don't forget the reason why you started. You have to really buckle down and say, I started this page. And don't make it about the money. Yeah, the money matter. And don't make it about the views. Yeah, the views matter. But what's for you is for you. I appreciate you, bro. And I'm proud of you. And I'm coming back. What I've been doing, I've been leaving my channel and then getting on yours, even if I just watch one video. But it's bigger than me. I want to support everybody that's supporting me in the way you have been supporting me. And some people don't think this is much, but the way you have been supporting me in this short period of time is the reason why I love YouTube. Is the reason why I'm going to stay consistent, because you never know who you're going to reach in. You never know who you're going to build with. And this content creating thing is bigger. I feel like we teachers. I feel like we're helpers. I feel like we doing this for our people and we want to show people. And when you reached out to me, that energy was felt, and I'm just, you don't understand. Like you saying you proud of me, I feel it. I'm grateful for it. I thank you, and I'm proud of you as well. I'm proud of you as well. I even be in the comments, your comments, people are proud of you and grateful for your platform. So I don't want you ever to lose that momentum. I pray wellness over you, and I pray that when you do go live, people are sharing it, and you know, because I'm a share, because your messages, it needs to reach people. I don't know if you ask God to place things on your heart or he just placed it on your heart because you are a messenger. But you reach so many people with for one, your tone. Your tone. You cool, dude. Don't change. Eventually we're gonna all meet up at Vid Summit. Vid Summit. Okay, where is it at? Tell me more. As a content creator, you got to be in the building. As a content creator, I'm going to say this. I'm prepared to be in the rooms that I am not even aware of yet. I don't know where the Vid Summit is. I don't even know about it, but I'm prepared to be there because us content creators, we need our space to do what we love to do. So I can't imagine. In California? Is in California this year? Oh, my God. Okay. Give me more. I'm going to look it up. Let me screenshot that. Look it up. All right, that's something I need to know. In June, whoa, I got a trip planned for June. I'm gonna have to change my date. I'm gonna have to ask my bestie if we can go to California. Then we doing a family trip with the kids, and we doing a trip with the kids and my bestie and her kids and her husband. So, I'm gonna have to ask my bestie if we can go to California. We doing a family trip with the kids and we doing a family trip with the kids and my bestie and her kids and her husband. So, I'm gonna have to ask my bestie if we can go to California. We doing a family trip with the kids and her kids and her husband. So we might have to switch it up. We might have to run it back. I'm gonna ask God to bless me to where I could probably double trip in June, because I need to be where the content creator is going to be at. I need to be where I can build and I can network. And yeah, we need a meetup spot where it's safe and sound. I mean, I know y'all dope people. I know we are here and we locked in, but just as well as this could be very creative and a safe, a great place, we have to make sure it's a safe place. So when our first meetup, I think it should be something like you said, like a summit, or where we in a big open field where it's other content creators and we can just, all right, look, this our corner right here. Oh, that's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope. When we get there, I can't wait. When we get there, I can't wait. All right, save a seat for me. Save a seat for me. Save a seat for me. And that's what I'm gonna start saying to my people that I know that's rocking with me. That's what I'm gonna start saying to my people that I know that's really got my back. And they enter in rooms that I haven't yet to enter yet. But just save a seat for me, because when I get there, I'm gonna get there. And I'm not no hater. And I know that you gonna teach me the ropes. So save a seat for me. I appreciate you, bro. I wanna start having a creator. Well, let's do it. And when you want to do it, and how you want to do it, and where we going to do it. And we say, look, don't give me. I haven't been on here for a little while, not a long time, because I got to go get Babe at 5 a.m. And I need to give my body some rest, because I had one hell of a day. Excuse my language for cussing, Deacon. Excuse my language for cussing, Deacon. But I had a long day. Oh, my God. All right, when you do it, can I host the one when you come here? Can I co-host the one when you come here to Baltimore, since I already know that's on the map because your sister over here? So, like, can you put that in your book? Talk how you talk. What you mean talk how I talk? Hey, yo, W, run that shit back. I can say that too, or that was overdoing it. All right, never mind, because you made me happy when you said that, but I know we put a red flag on that, so I'm not going to say that no more, but I got it. It's a different level of respect. Like, I'm me 24/7. No, D, I can't. And I know you said it's too early to say Deke, but I feel like, all right, I'm not going to start it, but all right, yeah. No, I want you. I know that's right. I like that you say just be yourself, and I think you said that in one of your posts too. Just be yourself. Be yourself. The people, bro, you be talking. Don't change. But I got see, D. You like Pastor to me. Like the way I respect Pastor, I'm myself, and I do what I do, and I feel like Pastor know what I do. I don't think I don't think people know that I smoke unless I tell them. I don't know. For some reason, I think I'm very I'm very discreet with that. Now that I'm getting on here, y'all know a little bit more. But I don't think Pastor know I smoke. I don't even think he think that I smoke. But even if he did, I wouldn't be upset. But I never cuss in front of Pastor. Oh my God, I'm not cussing in front of Pastor. And I done started going to church on Saturdays and stuff. And a curse word did slip out, but Pastor was not around. I was so mad at myself. Like, come on now. You know better. You in the church. But that's just me being real. I was like, oh, my bad. I'm so far from perfect. We are... Yes, and I love when you said you was taking a shot the other day. I almost got the belt for you, like, but you're a real person. You're a real person, and like you said, we're not perfect. We're not perfect. We go to the church for as if it's a hospital. You said that. You said that too, bro. You be speaking to me. I'm sitting here quoting you. I'm sitting here quoting you like I done got it from a book, an open book. I did. But yeah, that's right. Far from perfect. And that's why I like to be able to be real, because there's so many people that get caught up into people living these fake fantasy lives, and they glorify that, and that's what they want to do. They want to be like the next person, but it's not a real life, so you're killing yourself trying to be like that. I want to show people be real. Be who you are. Be true to who you are and own who you are. God removes things when it's time to... Yes. And here I go. Once I started getting holier than thou, or whatever you want to call me, in this journey, whatever, I just feel like I got this strong walk with God and ain't nothing stopping it, right? But when I first started getting really, really, really back into church, really on my Zoom, like my daughter said, I had a talk with God, and I talked to God like I'm sitting here talking to you. And that's funny, because I don't curse, but I talk to God like that. And I said, God, you've been moving a lot of stuff out of my life. Just don't take my man and my weed. Then I got mad that I said it all that, but I meant what I said. But he will take. God ain't taking my man, because I love my man. But he will take the grass and the other indulgements we partake in that we're not supposed to have, I guess. But he'll remove that. And I'm okay. God, when you say it's time, you must got me. You know, I ain't going to be tripping out. You know, I'm in a place where I cannot and should not be doing that. And you want me to really, because I'm not going to lie. Before I had Zaria, I was blowing it down. I had started overly indulging. Not too bad, but because I'm a one-a-day type of girl, I had felt like, dang, I'm doing it all. Like two, and I might be in a cipher. I was doing it. And I felt like I would wake up and then I hit it and then I'll have the best quote. Like I was doing my motivational speaking back then. I felt like I was motivated. Because I hit I felt like I had the best thoughts. So when I had Zaria and I stopped smoking, I wasn't motivated to get up and post those motivational speakings. Like I was doing it. I was consistently doing it. And then I fell off because I stopped smoking. But long and behold, it wasn't, I could have still had the thoughts. I just sat down and really focused when I smoked. So I felt like, all right, I had the time. I was able to give somebody the light and the wisdom. I can do that without smoking. You can do that even better without smoking. You understand? But I had to. So I feel like God will take it away when he need to. Like when he took it away before I had Zaria, I was like, dang, I'm smoking. This is starting to, I started looking at the money part of it. I said, oh, yeah. But it was all right. But I was like, all right. And boom, I'm pregnant. Now I ain't smoked for 2 years. Detox 2 years. And when I went back, I'm not mad I'm back. I'm happy I'm back on the field. But I think when I overdo it or if let's say if I start losing weight or anything, go ahead, be like, all right, you had your time, go ahead. But I don't overindulge. It's the overindulgence. Yes, and that. Oh my God, I was saying it as you. I didn't even read it, but then I was saying, yeah, I don't overindulge. You know, like I said, before I got pregnant with Zaria, I started thinking I was grown. And what I don't like that I do it now, how I do it now. See, at first I used to be. You gotta be true to yourself. I love being true to myself, but sometimes you get too cocky. Like, can't nobody say nothing. I'm gonna do what I want. Nobody. No. Sometimes it's good to be humble with that because I had to tell somebody in church. Yeah, that's a good cologne to me. I like that. But everybody don't wear that cologne. Everybody don't like that. I called it that to be discreet because we in church and you smell like a whole pound. But I liked when I was, I'm going to say a sneaky smoker. I ain't want nobody to know. My mother and them didn't even know. Yeah, because I did it because I didn't want to be judged. But again, only God can judge me. I did it because I didn't want nobody to say, oh, because she got high, she couldn't do this. Watching a scary movie or listening to a certain music is just as bad as cursing or drinking pee. Yes, okay, because it all opens up portals up. You better talk. You better. We ain't got a long time, Terry. We don't have a long time. But you better. You know what? I'm gonna leave that right there. Hold up. For a long time as a little girl, I was scared of scary movies. For a long time as a little girl, and I didn't understand. I did not like to watch those movies. Oh my God, I was terrified. I didn't watch scary movies. I don't care if you want to watch it, I'm not watching it. I started probably 4, maybe 5 years ago. I would select, like, because that's Babe and, you know, certain people's choice of movies. I will watch it now, but it does something to me, so you got to be careful what you tap into. You have to be careful with you. And people, oh, this movie, this. No, because certain people have certain minds and certain people really overstand. And like you said, demonic spirits but people don't think like that. That's not, you can't talk to everybody like that. You might be crazy and stuff like that, but you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely. Did I ever see how bad it scares you? And he said, that's my way in. Deacon, and you said I can't call you Deacon, but I gotta call you Deacon when you say that because you're getting on my nerves. Getting on my nerves. Got me clapping my hands all hard like my arms don't hurt, moving all that stuff in the college tonight. What? The devil see how bad it scares you, and he say that's my way in. Just like he come through your family and your friends and have your kids trying you and. Oh, the devil, when he see it on you, he try any way to get in. Okay, so I go through this way. Exactly. You talking to me tonight. Yeah, that's so true. And I didn't understand. I just thought I was like a scaredy cat. Because even with me, the way I live, y'all, I finally understood the way I lived my life once I entered into CNA GNA school. I had a professor say, you have to, when you working for these elderly people and you taking care of them, a lot of people mistreat them. So she said, I want you to imagine Every room you walk in, there's a camera watching you, and you do the right thing regardless, because that camera is watching you. Even though it's not no camera right there, pretend that it's a camera watching you. And that piece of advice unlocked something in me, because even as a child, when I was out and I was doing, I was scary, but it wasn't scary. I was just aware, and I knew God was that camera watching me. So I gotta impress my God. I'm not gonna do certain things. I'm not gonna live on. You understand? So yeah, yeah, yeah. You are doing one tonight, Terry. I gotta come to your church. I gotta pay you at least one visit. It's a lot of people churches I want to visit, and I'm gonna make it happen. I don't know how I'm gonna cheat on pastor that day, but I'm gonna make it happen, because I want to come and see how y'all live and what your pastor is speaking over you, because the way you give light and wisdom over here, bro. Keep going, keep doing it, keep doing it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And some people be scared to fill up your cup, and some people be scared to tell you your emotion, because they don't want you to. You doing this journey right with me. You're like 10 steps ahead of me, if not 20. And you know, to some people, they like, shoot, I don't want her. She could be. But you steady giving me free game. Some people got to wait until they get where they going to help the next brother, sister, cousin, mother on. Okay. You on your journey. Because when you follow me and I came to your page, I said, this is a big platform. He got and you take the time to come and sit here and show love. It just, that's why words are so powerful. God is yeah. Yes, but the devil waits for you to speak the negative. You gotta speak. You know my song is saying, and I don't know how to sing, but I told God, y'all, and I'm funny. I had a talk with God. I said, God, I know, yes, God is real, but God, I want you to bless me with the ability to sing. But I cannot sing, but I'm going to sing this verse for y'all right now. And don't laugh at me in the chat, because this is my part, and I sing it just like this. I ain't going to do too much, but I'm going to tell y'all, this is my song. And I first heard this when I was in high school. And I probably was. Oh, I had to had. This was right before I had Bree. This was right before I had Bree. And I heard this song on the choir, and it say like that. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. And sometimes you have to speak victory sorry, y'all, during your test. And no matter how you feel, speak the word and you will be healed. Basically, encourage yourself. Basically, encourage yourself. Basically, encourage yourself. I couldn't even do it for y'all because I was fake shy. But basically, you got to encourage yourself. You have to. And back to what you said a little bit further, bro. You said words are powerful. Some days I had started getting confused, because when I clean, I like to hear my music. I like to hear my music. But right before this blessing that God gave me, and I got to get the house back in order. It's a mess right now. And the way I'm living right now, my house cannot be a mess, because God is blessing me. But it came a point where I was transforming into this right here that I'm getting at. And when I go to clean up, I can't put on my upbeat music. That I was putting on gospel, I swear, and I ain't lying. I was putting on gospel, I swear, and I ain't lying. When I got out of church and I got my mother and my father, Craig, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. I told you, Terry. Sometimes God is sending the people to be you hear me? Get him out of here. Because my bro know I'm going live 365 days nonstop, showing up and showing out, and I don't have a time that I'm going live. But he know he should have that bell notification in here so he can get in here and see his sister going live, because he is one of the reasons why I'm showing up like this. Because when I didn't, he was in my butt like he was supposed to be. Yeah. What's up? But like I was saying, sorry that he got me off track, but God wanted me to say what I needed to say. my mom and Bree and Zai, they'd be in the church car after church, and I would put that gospel music on, and we would have a car concert, and I catch my mother looking over at me sometimes, and I never asked her, but I could tell she'd be like, "Oh my God, this girl is really in her zone." It's something about filling your cup up with that gospel. I don't know, like you might be going through a storm, but you put that gospel music on, and you be singing all the problems away. Oh, bro, you didn't let Terry come in here and he on his Nicki Minaj. He done took the spot. He done took the spot. He done took the spot, and it ain't even been a whole week, bro. How long you been tapped in, bro? It ain't even been a whole week. It feel like it's been a whole year or so. He done took the spot. Yeah. You need to put in all caps, "What's up, Terry?" Because he done came in here and showed up and showed out. It be the village for me. He done came up in here and been so consistent that I already know. He didn't jump the line for the meetup. We already planning on, we about to make it out the group chat because he ain't coming here playing. We about to make it up the group chat and really meet up. And you talking about "What's up, Terry?" Put some respect on that and put it in all caps, because where you been at, first of all. And I'm going to start by saying I hope you've been all right. And I'm going to start by saying we've been in here for 50 minutes. Y'all know the rule. I get in here for 30 minutes or at least. We rolling out in an hour and you just decided to come to the party? Huh? And I don't even be doing this on here, but if I had to grab it, because you done made my nerves go back up. I was coming to tell the good news, and you didn't turn it upside down, flipped it left, right, and every way but loose. Bro, I'm sorry that you have to see this side, but Drake, and I met him right here in the chat too. But you know what? You gotta leave them in the chat sometimes, Terry, because when we make it out the chat, man, if he don't get in his Zoom, he ain't coming to meet. He ain't coming to the meet. He ain't coming to the meet. And that's Babe, home me. Babe, my daughter said that the way Drake come in and out, the way he let consistency was showing up for his sister, because I can't call him, he got to call me. She said he must be a bot because he'll never come to the forefront. Ooh, my. What's up now, sis? Hey, yo, let me run that back. Rewind. Sis, I had a day today. Thank you for coming. You came right on time. We not going to cry about it. What's up? Tell me what's going on. Rewind. You got a blessing with your name on it? That's what you said? You got a big old blessing with your name on it? What's going on, sis? What happened? What the fuck did it? What, sis? All is good over here. I was just crying because Bree in college today, but tell me what happened. You said you had a blessing with your name on that? And I need you to get Drake in the chat, sis, because he is not a part of LBTC fam no more. He is not a part of R.A.W family no more. Oh, you talking about me, sis? Oh, shout out to my sissy. See, that's the love. And Drake left because I told him that. You see how Terry been rocking with us, sis? You said a good man came through. Ain't no other man ain't quite like you. You're the perfect man for me. I love you. Tell me more, sis. Tell me more, sis. I told you. God said, "Ask and you shall receive." And that you tell him exactly what you want. And he might not be exactly what you want, but God gonna make sure he that man that you pray for. God gonna make sure he sends you a godly man. Oh, he got you already having butterflies. This is one you gotta call me on the phone to talk about, because what happened? Sis, where you find them at? Listen, when God send you your man, sometimes you won't even believe this, but I met Babe at a 50th birthday party. What? And here we are 11 years later. Y'all out. Stop it. God know what. Yes, he did. God know what his daughter need, and he not going to put on you too much that you can handle. He going to bring you a manly man, one that love, support, and show up. And he going to know how to communicate, and he going to love on you, but not only you, God. He going to love on them children. Let me tell you something. God had to teach me, because I loved my man, but I was rough around the edges because I've been through the fire, the woods, the rain, the storm, whatever you want to call it, with these men. And they get rough dating here in Baltimore, okay? But when I tell you, when Babe came to rescue me, okay, I was broken. I was bitter. I was praying to God that he made my heart cold so nobody else can hurt me again. Huh? So as though when I got my man, I didn't even know how to pray for him, and I didn't know that God was sending him to me for me. So I was still treating him like, no. God, when you know God sent him to you and he handpicked him, you gotta say, God. And I had to learn to pray. I just really, really like the last 5 or 6 years started praying for my man, because I still was just regular. I wasn't praying to hurt nothing and all that, but I was just regular praying like for my family. But when I say I pray for my man, because I know God handpicked and sent me that young man, oh, I praise for my man at night. I pray so hard that one day he gonna be going to church with me, because y'all know babe don't go to church, but we not here to talk about that. But you gotta pray for that man that God is sending us, okay? Girl, you better be quiet. What I say, sis? Come on, somebody. I'm telling you. When God, we got to be appreciative, because we are asking God to send. And God sent me that man 11 years ago. And when he sent him, I still was healing and growing and getting to know who I was and had to become who I was. Like, I wasn't always this sweet. And I'm still a little sour on the side. But he gets me right. That man came through and had to, listen, my father is hard to prove yourself to. My father liked that young man. And my mother, oh my God, that's my son, this, that, and that. And I see him. But, you know, they saw him. I had to learn. Okay? Girl, one day he will meet you at the church door. And he been in there about 3 times for me. But it's like pulling a kid by the ear, and I want him to be comfortable. But like I said, the way I've been praying for him, sis, God gonna have him there. He'll break you all the way down to build you up. God, I was praying to God to be evil. I was praying to God to, my oldest daughter, father, and I thank God that we are here and my daughter is in college, because when I tell you, when I was in love and invested in this young man and I thought I had my first heartbreak, it turned me into if somebody was looking at me and say, how you doing? Well, boy, if you don't get the phone call, I was that type. Sis, you see the number, sis? Let me take them down right now, because I was doing too much. I had them up there right there for a long time, but I got to talk to my people. Y'all got to see me. Sis, you see what God is doing? You see how God is really, you ask him to order your step. You ask him to order your step. You ask him to show you the way. And you let him grab you by the hand and he do everything you ask for, and you be obedient like you told me a while ago, sis. You become obedient and you see how he going to show up and show out. And Terry and sis, I'm talking to y'all. I got the right people in here tonight. Pastor X at church. What makes you a Christian? Why did you choose Christianity over any other religion? I'm just so curious to hear your answer. I'm just so curious to hear your answer, because when he asked me, I got stuck. But why do y'all choose to be Christians? Because y'all God-fearing just as well as me, and I love it. And I love that God is sending me people like me. People who believe, people who show up for God, people who is not afraid to, show God love. So why do y'all choose Christians? Why are y'all, what make you a Christian? Why didn't you want to choose nothing else but to be a Christian? I really want to hear y'all answer. Because that was a sermon for me. He chose me, girl. I'm about to run. He said, put that foot back in there. Ain't no running. You see what I can do? You see what I can do? God said, I chose you, and only, listen, we can run all day long. And Terry said he was running. As a little girl, because he stayed on the cross with me when you had the power to get him. You better stop! I gotta get to bed. I gotta get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, y'all. I didn't have a choice. Sis, when he chose me as a little girl, I told y'all I'm a dreamer, and it don't happen often, and it haven't happened in a while. And bringing this back to our conversation before, when I got pregnant with my daughter, I was 16. I was broken. I was scared. I was carrying a whole heavy weight. I didn't tell my mother. I hid a secret for 4 months from my mother. I was dealing with a lot, but God showed me. I was in the mindset of I can't deal with a child because I'm a child, and I was trying to decide if I was going to keep her or not. Because I didn't want my mother to know. The only reason why I didn't want to keep it because I didn't want my mother to know. So I was dreaming because I was holding in a big secret. But God showed me exactly how my daughter looked before she came. Y'all call me crazy if you want, but that was scary because when she came out, and I told my people that my daughter was going to be a chocolate girl with curly hair. Came out just like that. Came out just like that. Scary. Yo, the day I went in labor with Desire, I was intentional with my intentions, and I did not want a C-section, and I had to talk to God. I was mad with God because I had to set a date, and there was no other choice. And I told God, if you give me the C-section, I'm going to be this, that, and the third. He showed me all the way up into Labor Day that I wasn't having a C-section. He was going to be there and bless me. So God showed me. You understand? I didn't have a choice. I was not trying to cry and about to be over here in tears. Oh my God, God is so good. Oh, don't be in tears, y'all. I cried enough for us today. Don't y'all start it. Because I can't see y'all crying, but I'm going to feel y'all crying, and y'all going to make me cry, and I don't feel like crying. Because I didn't know we was going to have church in here tonight, and that was my hour, and I got to get to bed, and I'm talking about God, and I could talk about God all night long. Terry, Erica, Terry sent, God sent Terry to us so we could start something that we wanted to do. No, Terry, Erica don't know this, and I don't know if she's been thinking about this, but she had a praise and worship. She was following me, and I decided to go check her page out, and I felt her praise through her post. She don't post like she's supposed to, but she's another one that God is, he need to use her, and I need her to let her light shine, and she have a great warm spirit, and people will cling to her channel like no other. And she got me and you in her in her corner that will make her page grow and flourish, because we already next in line, and she can be right behind us with this content world. Because when I tell you her energy is great, oh my God, she had me thinking on her birthday, God, I wish I had a little extra money so I could bless her. And I don't even have half of your addresses, but the way I think about y'all is a little scary. You would think we really know each other. So I was saying all that to say, God know me. God know we be mad, but he knows we strong enough for the battle. Yes, y'all, I can praise right now. Since I went into church Sunday, y'all know church was closed last Sunday. But I went into church Sunday. Before I went into church, I'm going to post the videos. See, y'all going to make me post my videos. I'm going to go check you out. Yep, check her out. And she don't have a lot of videos because she don't do it, but she need to do it. Yo, I praise God so good in the car Sunday on the way to church. I couldn't wait to get in there. I said, God, please do not make me. Because I never got the Holy Ghost, but I have cried in church quite a few times now. But I said, God, I got so much to be thankful for. I hope I can sit down in my seat. Let me tell you something. When I got there, it was only 2 people. I was the 3rd person. So Pastor was blown away that anybody even came, because it's still icy here in the streets of Baltimore, okay? And when he saw us, you could tell he was just like, wow. But when I tell you, it was 23 people by the time we left, and that was good because our church is small. We probably got about 30, 40 people in our church, and that's about it. But when I tell you, I didn't get to show off, but I stood up the whole time when I could, because the word was so good. It was just like, thank you, God, for letting me be in here to receive that. So when I'm in rooms like this and I'm receiving what I'm supposed to be receiving, because you don't only receive it on Sunday. Your cup can be full up. And it can run up over Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Don't just worry about Sunday. And y'all filling my cup up right now. And I know I got to get off here because I got to go to bed. But when I talk about God, I start to get excited. And don't do that because y'all already got Deshaun thinking I'm a deacon. No disrespect to you, deacon. But that's what's happening in my life. That's what's happening in my life. Since when you went live yesterday and I was in there, I introduced you to a girl that I'm inspiring. When you went live yesterday and I was in there, I introduced you to a girl that was pointing at you on my phone and said, never say what you can't do. I started testifying. You better let go. The kids asleep. Don't you get... Sis. And somebody else would have kept that good news to themselves. Somebody else would have kept that good news to themselves, but you come in here pointing to me because you know I'm going to do it right back to others. And you see what God do? And you told me that for a reason, because that means God want me to keep telling the stories. God want me to keep telling my testimony so that somebody else can be delivered. Sis, I love you for that. I love you for that. And when I say I'm going to pay you back for that, and I know you don't do it like that, but y'all be careful blessing me the way y'all bless me. Because when God bless me and he do it for me, I don't have your address yet. But when I say no weird stuff, send me the address, I don't know what I'm sending you. But it's a blessing with your name on there. It's a blessing with your name on there. Don't worry about it. Once you covered. Whether it's a light bill and I reach out to you and I say, sis, what's one thing I can do for you? God to bless me and it's your time. You think I'm playing right now and I got goosebumps because I might, listen, I play a lot, but when I tell you, the ones that's helping me on this journey, because I'm not doing this by myself. All of y'all that's showing up and showing out for me, you best to believe I'm going to look out for you. If I only get to do it once, I'm going to fill your cup up because you are, a blessing to me. Sis, I got to go, and I'm so sad I got to go because y'all didn't. I'm not playing, girl. I told her about the school supply drive you have. And oh, my God. I'm screenshotting it. And sis, that's just all what I did. That's just all me believing in myself. That's all me staying consistent. That's all me showing up. And it's a lot of y'all like me. It's a lot of y'all like me. Maybe even greater than me. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. If I'm showing up and I'm motivating y'all, you do it for the next person. So sis, I appreciate you for that. Bro, I appreciate for you giving me the okay to go because I got to get up at 5 o'clock and get paid. I love y'all. And we going steady. Day 33. Staying up consistently. Showing out for my people because y'all do it for me. I love y'all. Yes, we all need sleep. All right. Peace and blessings, sis. Bro, one love. I love y'all. Thank y'all for the support. Nothing goes unnoticed.